Hey everybody, I am so very, very sorry. I don't know what happened. My computer just decided in the middle of me setting up for the live stream that it was going to update and I couldn't stop it. So, thank you very much for waiting around for me. I'm so sorry. I really hate when people make me wait, so I will try not to do it again. So, anybody still here? I didn't even get a chance to look. I was pulling up stuff because I had it all going on, and yeah, So there you go. Is it Monday? No, it's Tuesday. Feels like Monday. I'm gonna take a quick look at the chat, see who's here, say hi. Hope you guys got a chance to check out some of the links I left for you while you were waiting. Steve and Polly, Kevin, Jody. Hi, guys. Hey, Greg. Hey, you guys do what you gotta do. I made you wait. You can't give me your full attention. That's on me. You can always watch the replay. So make sure you wait at least an hour so you can catch the links that I'll drop in the chat. So, because I made you wait, I'm going to start off right now, right quick. I have a video here to share. Here's the link. Let's start with that so I don't forget to do it. And this is from EDU Matrix. I like them. It's short. They get right to the point. They tell you what the deal is. I haven't joined their channel as far as membership and whatnot. You guys might want to look into it. The lady seems to know what she's talking about. Okay, here we go. Hang on. We're going to get it going. And I just forgot I have to hit this whole share screen thing. Sorry, guys. And ready. Read it and listen. Is it not playing? Why is it not playing? Try again. Bag it up. Here you go.
Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani announced on Sunday that Iraq is experiencing significant economic growth and political stability, while affirming that ISIS no longer poses a threat to the state. In an interview with CNN as reported by the Iraqi news agency, al-Sudani stated, "The Iraqi government committed to re-evaluating its relationship with the international coalition against ISIS, which was formed at Iraq's request in 2014. Together, Iraq and its allies achieved a historic victory over ISIS, benefiting both the region and the world." He emphasized that ISIS gangs no longer threaten the state's security and highlighted Iraq's close ties with neighboring Iran, which supports Iraq's political process. Al-Sudani also underscored Iraq's unique position in maintaining balanced relationships with nations that may have disputes, calling Iraq a completely different country from the past. He further explained that Iraq is undergoing unprecedented economic development, political stability, and is working on commercial, administrative reforms, and anti-corruption efforts. Al-Sudani stated, "Iraq is becoming a cornerstone for stability in the Middle East and is actively implementing the Strategic Framework Agreement." He concluded by saying, "My primary goal is to serve Iraq and prioritize its interests, and the Iraqi people now live with hope and optimism for the future." The channel agrees with the Prime Minister's assessment, to a point. Iraq is a different country and has grown significantly since 2014. However, we are concerned that ISIS is not completely destroyed, as many would believe. The channel's second concern is oil prices are set to go down in early 2025 because demand is expected to decrease. Because Iraq relies heavily on oil prices for salaries for government workers, the channel, along with the IMF and the Iraqi parliament, are concerned that this could affect Iraq.
So, there you go. Different take on things. They seem to follow the news really closely, so I listen to them. They don't panic. They tell you what's going on. The facts are the facts. You don't have to like them. However, they still think everything's going to happen and it's going to go well. There is a link for that channel in the playlist that I posted earlier, and that's under my playlist tab. You guys are welcome to go have a look through that anytime you like. So, any questions about that one? Plumber, yeah, they better hurry up and get there. That's just, It's a good thing you know how to deal, Polly. Good thing you know how to deal. Just keep breathing, girlfriend. So, I have other things that I want to share with you guys. Trying to figure out which way to go with all of this here. Let me see what I have pulled up for links. All right, let's get all this sharing stuff out of the way. Hang on, there we go. Okay. This one, y'all need to pay attention. I share this one all the time, and nobody seems to write it down. Write it down, save it. I don't know, make it a link. This is, y'all know who. You will as soon as I share it. There you go. Currency. Kevin, Right Side Patriots. Here's the link. Now, what I can tell you is, Kevin's a good dude. He will take care of business. He, he's honest. He may not be as cheap as everybody else, but he's fast, and what you get from him is legit. You know who he is. You can ask him questions. He cannot advise you on financial advice, but he can tell you what he sells and how much it costs and how quickly he can get it to you. I like Kevin. He's a good dude. He will take care of you. Okay, so let me get up my next link for y'all. Just want to give you guys this stuff so you have it. It's yours. You can use it. You don't have to keep asking people for it. There's, you just don't. Just don't have to ask people for it. You can have it. It's all free out there on the internet. You can get it from anybody you want. All right, next one. Banknote World. Here's your link. Hey, Karen, welcome in. I'm bombarding everybody with links because I was late, and I just want to make sure everybody gets what I plan to do before I forget, because I'm distracted because my computer shut down on me right before I went live. So anyway, Banknote World. I'm going to go over here and play with this page a little bit because I want to show you guys stuff because you have these questions. Oh, please be nice and let me find what I want. Banknote World has information about different currencies, what they're supposed to look like, which ones are good, which ones, I guess they don't really say which ones are bad, but they say, hey, these are good, these are their safety features, these are the colors, these are the pictures. Oh boy, why am I not going to be able to find this? promise you it's here. They have decent prices. Okay, the difference between circulated, uncirculated, and tap certified. Circulated, it's like the money you have in your wallet. It goes to the grocery store. It's been around, and it's probably been places you don't want to know. Same for any other currency. Uncirculated, they took it off printing press, wrapped it up, and sold it to a currency dealer. It never went to a grocery store. Tap certified, it means that it has been authenticated. It's they have different levels of it. Sometimes they do that specifically for collectability. If it's in really good shape, then it's going to be worth more money because it's a collectible versus it's a currency that you want to utilize for exchange. Wow, guys, apparently I'm having a brain fart like the computer now as to where to find the information that I wanted to show you. Oh, I'm so sorry. There is a link here somewhere, and it tells you, it has a whole page about dinar. Where's my search? Let's see. Oh, that's language. That's not what I want. Search. I know they have a search. Ah, right there. Duh. Let's see what that comes up with. I don't know. Not much. Okay, be careful. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to want Iraq dinar. They have a lot of dinars, apparently. But they have a lot of currency here. They're really helpful. You can actually call them. Dig around. I'm really sorry I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm just very distracted, apparently. But definitely dig around. They always have sales. It seems like every time I order from them, they send me bonus currency. Last time they sent me 5,000 dinar. So that was pretty cool. Just free. So, okay. So there's that. So they're safe. They're certified. They're legal. They're legit people. That's always a nice thing. What else do I have? There are other places. I'm not an eBay fan. I don't know. eBay. I don't know who they are. Kevin, I trust. Banknote World, I trust. There's some exchange place, X, like the letter X change, but I don't know it. So y'all talk to each other and tell each other. I don't know. So there's that. Yeah, interesting. Go check out the EDU Matrix video again. Stop it. Look at the charts and see the rates that they're showing you. EDU Matrix is famous for putting a lot on screen that isn't spoken about so that the algorithms don't pick up on it, but you still get the information as long as you're paying attention. There's a lot of stuff going on in South America. People are looking to invest in other things other than, the big five we all know about. South American money is looking pretty good. Check out EDU Matrix for other videos that they've talked about. They have information. I just have a link to their videos to give you to get the information. Exchange of America, very reputable. There you go, Steve. See, I knew somebody would know. I just haven't used them. I used Kevin. He's the place I bought from first, and then I looked around. Kevin didn't have it, and I had some money, so I went to Banknote World. They were really good to me. I was real happy with their services. So I just recommend who I use. Do what you want. Do your research. Do your research. Do your research. People just keep asking where, how, what's the link, how do you get to it? There you go. Now you know. You can also go to, apparently airports. That kind of stuff. I don't know. Casinos probably. I don't know. This is all new to me. I mean, we lived in Germany. I have some East German mark. I have some West German mark. Neither one of those apparently are countries anymore. So I'm hoping that, maybe the kids will get some money out of them as a collector later on. But other than that, I never played with money, the currencies. I don't do stock markets. It's complicated. People make money. If you're good at it, go for it. Day trading, I don't know. People do it. Doug's mother used to be in the penny stocks. I never figured them out. So, I mean, there's ways to make money. If you guys know how to do it, by all means, do it. Help each other, share information. So, because I'm, trying not to be on for 6 hours here, I'm going to keep going with my links. We're going to go to the next links, which are going to be for, oh, you guessed it, silver and gold, baby, silver and gold. Now, first one, copy link so I can share the page. Money metals, they're great. They have all kinds of stuff. They're honest. They're usually competitively priced as far as I can tell. Again, someone you can call if you have questions. They've never steered me wrong. They've always taken care of business for me. Oh, there you go. Buying guide. Yes, I actually can get one of those and send it to you, and you can just get updates in your email on the regular. I'm just going to skip that. But you can get constitutional junk silver and fun things like little pizzas. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff, and they have a lot of information. Good place to go to get your update for what the current price of everything is, going for right now. Let's see if we can find junk silver. Oops. All right, now be nice. Silver, junk. Sometimes they have it in stock, sometimes they don't. It's always a good thing to have on hand. I have zero issues with stocking gold and silver as long as it's in your possession. Get a safe. It's worth the money. And buy some. I mean, $30-35 a week, a month, every 2 weeks, however often you can afford it, get an ounce. Gold. I don't have an extra 2+ grand. What's gold going for here? $26.75. Yeah, I don't have that hanging around. But silver, $31.77 plus, $3. So for under $35, I can do that most weeks. I know not everyone can, but can you do it once a month? But here's all your, constitutional silver. It's not pretty. That's not what the point of it is. Point is, it's worth money, as they say. A quarter with silver in it was worth a gallon of gas. I don't know whenever these were printed, made, and guess what? Still worth the same today. That's what they mean by store of wealth. It just doesn't go down in value. Everything else goes up, but So here you go. You can buy 1 to 99. One what? What are they talking here? Oh, these are Morgan dollars. So yeah, so they want $30.50 a piece. The more you buy, the cheaper they get. So, that might not be your best way to go. If I was going to spend $30, I'm buying a round of silver. But, yeah, dimes, quarters, nickels, all the little stuff that isn't, Here we go, quarters only. Let's try this one, see what they have to say for themselves. And apparently, they have them in stock right now. So yeah, $5 face value of quarters for $125, shipping, yada yada. Oh, they're saying free shipping over 200. So but there you go. There's one place. Now I'm going to pull up my next one, which I'm guessing you guys all know who that is. He's hiding on me. And here we go. Miles Franklin. Andy. Call him. Go online. He's got everything. Tell them you're from Mark Z. He'll give you the best prices they got going. So, link for there. And he can help apparently with 401ks. I don't know. Y'all do what you want to do with that. We cashed ours out, bought our house. There's our 401k. We don't have one anymore. So I have nothing to say about that other than if I had one, I would probably want metals versus stocks in my 401k. I've seen what happens to stocks. It's not pretty. Friend of ours lost a lot in the last deal. So there you go. We've got currency covered. We've got metals covered. Any questions so far, folks? Hey, Jody, I was late too, so don't worry about it. You guys copying these links? Are you guys copying these links? Don't make me give them to you again. Okay. Well, y'all know who Miles Franklin is. Andy, go visit. He's a nice dude. Okay. So, we got that. Now, let's see what else I have up here for links for you guys. Yes. All right, we'll start here. Hang on one second. Here we go. Got the link. Sorry, guys. And yeah, Steve, I don't know. Stocks scare me. I don't understand stocks. I don't get it. I don't play with them. So people that do, good on you. Have at it. I hope you make a lot of money. I don't know anything about them. I just know people that have had them. It didn't go well. People that had some serious stock things in their 401ks when, 2008 went down. That wasn't good. I don't like playing with my money. 100 coin lots. Some do, some don't. Well, and for us, we go right down to our pawn shop. We have a really good pawn shop here. We don't necessarily have a coin store, but we have a pawn shop, and they're great. And if we want them to order, they order for us. They treat us well. Doug's friends with them, and go make friends at your local pawn shop and see what you can do for silver, gold. They'll give you a good deal on gold too if you're a good customer. So, hi, Daryl. Thank you. I'm just trying to help. I get frustrated in other people's chats. I see the questions. I know the answers. I can't say anything. Some places I've been asked not to say anything. Some places it just gets lost. Some places just none of my business. So guess what? It's my channel. It's my business. I can do what I want. Okay, so here we go. Zester. Crazy Cryptonauts. Did I give you that link? Yes. Okay, so you want to know about crypto? Go to his channel and watch him. This video that I've posted is the very first one. He tells you about Lobster. He tells you about Trezor. He tells you about Ledger. He literally walks you through. Push this button. Go to there. Do this. Do that. I don't have any crypto, guys. Again, cryptos to me seem like stocks. They're scary. I don't want to play with them. I don't understand them well enough. And to me, it's not money. It's not currency. It's not, I guess one of them, maybe Bitcoin, they're calling like silver and gold. You can store your wealth there because it's going to stay fairly stable within $1, 5 cents up or down of $1. Kind of like having interest on a savings account. I get that. The other stuff, I don't know. You put it out there, people can steal it. You got to make sure you got the right stuff. You definitely have to get your hardware wallet from the company direct, period. That much I do know. The rest of it, I don't know. Go see Zester. He's free. He literally starts from where to buy it tells you exactly how to set it up, how to do your passwords. I guess there's problems buying different kinds on different exchanges, and he tells you how to do that. When he talks about it, I totally understand it. And if I was doing it, I could follow him step by step. I'm not involved in crypto. I just want you guys to understand why I frequently say, go see Zester. Yes, he's Mark Z's son. He's been doing crypto because he's that generation. He's my kid's age. He looks like he's 14 and a half, but he just turned 33. He knows what he's doing. Okay? So there's my take on crypto. And I realize this is a boring little black screen. I'll tell you a little bit.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Crazy Kryptonon channel. I'm Zester, and today we're going to be going through a tutorial and a review of Lobster.co, the platform that a vast majority of people utilize to purchase their stellar lumens and have been holding their stellar lumens on probably for quite a long while. What we will be doing today is actually sending stellar lumens to Lobster.co. We'll be trading them for other cryptocurrencies that the exchange platforms allow us to, before we will then be sending our stellar lumens off to a Ledger hardware wallet in order to keep them safe.
So there you go. A little taste. That's like his very first video, and that's how he gets started. He doesn't have that many videos up there right now, so if you guys want to catch up, you can. He is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at, I think, around 2 o'clock my time. So that's what, 5 o'clock Eastern, I think, right now. So check him out. Again, his link is in my playlist of live links for my Tuesday, Thursday shows. Did I give you guys his link? I think I did, but let me make sure. Yes, that is Zester's link right there in my chat. Okay. Now, y'all can leave if you want to, but I'm going to share this guy too. And I know, but get over it. This is Pimpy. And I know he doesn't tell you what you want to hear. But guess what? He researches. He's not stupid. He's been doing this for a long time, okay? The man has managed to retire from what he knows. He used to actually be a college professor, which I find interesting, but supposedly it's true. Anyway, so my point is I'm pretty sure he's got a brain. Looks aren't everything. But the point of this is, when you go to Pimpy, what you're going to find out is exactly how to invest in, guess what? The Iraqi Stock Exchange. Pimpy has a group set up, and it's a legitimate group. And guess what? He can help you. And I don't believe he's making any money on it. He's just giving you the links. Now, I'm going to share his YouTube channel because I'm locked out of Facebook. His group is on Facebook. It's free. He also has a website. If you choose to donate, you can. If you don't want to, fine, no big deal. All you ask for is a like and a share. So here you go. Here's Pimpy. I'm going to give you his channel link. His channel is called The Other Side of Things. It's not called Pimpy. There you go. So if you want to know what to invest in or how to invest in the Iraqi Stock Exchange, there's your information. Get that link. If you don't get the link, go to Pimpy's page. Guess what? This link is also in that playlist. Y'all like a copy? Oh, I can't give you that playlist right now, but I will. So there is that. What else did I want to share with you guys? I think that's about it as far as all of the actual links that I wanted you guys to get hold of. Okay, so take that away. There we go. Okay, anybody still here? Yes, ma'am, you did. I am not a pimpy hater. Man knows stuff. Listen, don't listen. Militia man knows stuff too, but wow, he's boring. I mean, I listen, but it's hard sometimes. Mark knows stuff, but I listen to Mark a lot for his take on the world views of things, and he talks about a lot of other places and other things. I'm not a big fan of Pimpy's attitude about everything, but when it comes to knowing stuff, he knows stuff. So you know what? Up to you. Listen to him or don't. I like to, what do they say? Not throw the baby out with the bathwater. So, yeah. Uh-oh, video froze. Anybody else frozen? Do I need to do something? Is it my computer? I seem to be okay on my end. Can I get a 5x5? Yeah, Steve, it is. Thank you. Yeah, I've been wanting to share it for a while and I've not been allowed, so now I can. So there you go. Now you know where to go. And go, look, read, learn, educate yourself, research, research, research. Do not give anybody money until you know where it's going. Blessed Mama, you are not alone, girlfriend. Huge hugs to you. All right, guys. Are you ready? I know. I'm going to shock you. I'm going to show you how to find a bank that has a daily room machine. Are you ready? I'm going to use a bank here in Arizona. You guys can do the same thing anywhere you are. All right. Here we go. This right here is National Bank of Arizona. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, they're blocking things here. Okay, so I've gone to foreign currency. They have a tab. Pull it up. Banks have these things. These are the rates currently being offered at the National Bank of Arizona for all these different countries. This is the currency. This is what they buy it for. This is what they sell it for. And this is the minimum amount that they will deal with. Okay? So let's scroll down and see what's going on. There you go. We were talking about South American countries. You can see Argentina's on here. They're already on here, like, a thing, a real thing. We don't have to wait for anything to happen. You can buy it now without any questions or weirdness and hang on to it because chances are it's going up. Can I promise you that? No. This is what EDU Matrix is telling me. So based on what I'm seeing, it might happen. So, there's a bunch of South American countries already listed here. Bolivia, Brazil. There's a bunch of other countries. Colombia. They're supposed to be up and coming. FYI, just a little birdie told me so. take it for what it's worth. Let's see. Indonesian rupiah. Look at that. Already on the list. Something that probably half or more of you hold already. As you can see, the National Bank of Arizona holds quite a few currencies that you can walk in and get. So you know what that means? They have a machine. If the bank that you're dealing with has currencies available for you to walk in and get, guess what? Oh, and look, Vietnam dong right there on the list. Now, it's not worth very much, but there it is on the list. So guess what? When the dong goes, I can go right to the National Bank of Arizona and trade it in. No questions asked. Easy peasy on the list. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea about how this works. Now, if you go to these banks, go to National Bank of whatever state you live in and see what they say about currency. Look for a currency tab. Every bank's going to be different. I went and looked at different states. I know that I looked in Nevada. I looked in New Mexico. I found very similar information. The websites are set up a little bit different. Now, one thing that I can say about this is that this bank and the bank I have in Connecticut, because we live there, my kids are there, and I can transfer money to them easy, yada, yada. So I still have a small bank account there. They're owned by Zion Bank Corp. And it seems to me that every bank that I looked up that was owned by Zion Bank Corp has this kind of foreign currency set up in branches all over the country. So, there you go. Any questions about that? Steve, I didn't know. I wasn't looking, so I just want to show you guys stuff. I was kind of scrolling there. I know it might have been fast. That's just, National Bank of Arizona. You can type that into your search engine and look around. But like I said, National Bank of whatever, or go to Zion Bank Corp in your Google search or whatever and see what banks are listed under them. Go click on those and see if they don't do foreign currency just like that. Ta-da! All done. Now you can go in and talk to people. And I would also say that if you're looking at one of the branches, because, that's just the basic, that was one of their main branches, like in the Phoenix area somewhere that I had pulled up there. You might want to go in, make sure they got a wealth manager, private banker. They call them different things. See if you want to set up an appointment or just scope out a couple of them. Go walk in, walk out, take candy off the counter. I don't know, whatever. Tell them you want a, pretty $5 bill to send to your niece. I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, just check them out. And then, you don't have to worry about talking to people. But that's an easy way to at least get a list of banks that have a pretty good shot of being able to do what we all want them to do as soon as they get around to doing it. Phew. Okay, that's it. I covered all the stuff I planned. What do y'all want to know? Question time. Anybody still here? Blessed mama. When? I don't know. How would I know? I have no idea. I don't have anybody telling me anything. I read papers. I listen to intel people that I assume are reading papers or getting articles from people that actually know something. Can I prove any of it? Absolutely not. I'm not in Iraq. I'm definitely not inside the CBI or the Treasury or the IRS or any of that. I'm just a human being out here hoping that whatever they decide to do next won't hurt, because it's really been miserable. Hi, Polly. Thank you. I'm glad you didn't float away yet. Yeah. So how quick? I don't know. My personal thoughts, not till after the election. That's my personal thoughts. I'm thinking sometime next year. I don't know. Hi, Maria. Um, I don't know, but I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, it's, you know, I was 100% sure it was going to go last year on my birthday, which happened to be the first day of fall, and there was all kinds of other markers, or I don't know, whatever they were hyping us up about back then. And quite honestly, when the midterm elections went the way they did, I stopped believing 90% of what I was being told by pretty much everybody on the internet. So I just kept researching myself and finding my own links and listening to the people that weren't telling me all the happy fuzzy stuff, because you know what? That's not been my reality so far in these 50 plus years. So why would that change now? My take on double dipping. Well, I don't know why everyone wants to say double dipping. Once at RVs, you go and turn it in. Okay, we're just talking Iraq dinar. Okay, the Iraq dinar goes it goes back to 322. Let's just pretend that's the number. So we go and we turn it in. Are you going to turn around and buy more Iraq dinar at 322? No, because that's kind of not, smart. Now, if none of the other currencies have gone, there's no reason you can't take your money. It's your money, your silver, your gold, your 401k, your whatever, assets that you have that you decide that you would like to turn into other currencies. And I do not recommend doing that. We spent about what it would cost us to go away for a nice weekend on currency. That's it. It'll happen or it won't. We did not go overboard. We are not going to be one of the 1% elites, no matter how much currency goes. And that's okay. We don't need all that. We just want to be comfortable and maybe leave a little bit to the kids, that kind of thing. If that Zim goes, well, that changes a whole bunch of things, but I'm not counting on that. I would like it to happen, but I'm not counting on it. The rest of the stuff, I'm pretty sure eventually we're all going to make some nice money. I mean, none of us paid very much for it. So, but why couldn't you go buy more other kinds of currency? You wouldn't buy the same stuff that you just turned in because you'd lose money. But going and buying other currency that hasn't revalued, I don't know why they call that double dipping. It's just reinvesting money into something else. I don't see a problem with it. Of course, I'm not the people that make these rules, but I don't really know where those rules come from. They might come from that guy that likes to think that aliens are going to scan us, because that is like the biggest bunch of hooey I've ever heard in my life. And I really, really wish people would stop believing it, because, oh my God, what is wrong with you? Aliens are not running our banking system. And trust me, they have no involvement in the Iraqi dinar. They don't care. Do you think aliens even have money? Because I don't. Pretty sure they're out there, but I don't think money is their big concern. Shiny gold because it's pretty, maybe, but money, I don't think so. But do we invest in more silver? Well, I plan to, Jody. I mean, here's the whole thing, guys. You have to do what you're comfortable with. I will tell you my take on this. Metals, I don't know that there's a bad one, okay? I mean, nickel, copper, palladium, platinum, rhodium. What can you afford? I can't afford all that, but I can afford some silver now and again, and that's what I buy. I don't, why wouldn't you? The government's going to take it away from me. Why? They don't, if they want it, they can pay me a good chunk of money for it. I might sell it to them, it's not in the bank. Bank of America crashes. I'm not going to lose my money. One, I'm not in Bank of America. I got out of them 20 years ago, but my money's not in the bank because I don't trust the bank. So I leave enough in there to take care of my monthly bills, and I take the rest out and put it somewhere else safe. So yeah, silver, gold, properties. That's the one thing I listed that I didn't talk about. Buy yourself some land. Now, don't buy like the piece of land that has no road, that there's no possibility of getting electricity to, unless, you really want to go off grid, by all means, just make sure you understand it's expensive to buy all the solar equipment and then maintain it. And I'm all for it. Just make sure you know what you're getting into. But buy land. Land is never going to not be valuable, just like silver and gold. It'll go up, it'll go down, housing markets, yada, yada. Buy yourself a small place and rent it. Get yourself income. Let your tenant pay your mortgage. Just make sure you do your due diligence with your tenant. Run the background checks, run the credit checks, get the deposits. Don't fall for the sob stories. I've been doing it for a couple years and it's not been bad. We had a tenant I had to evict. Oh, yep, we evicted her. We repainted the place and we had it rented in less than a month. I mean, it's paying for itself. You can't lose that way. If I invest in other currencies before the art, no, Kevin, no. This whole double dipping, it's foolishness. See, my take on that, I could be wrong, but what I basically understood is the bad guys were going to turn in their money because it was going to RV first in Iraq, and then they were going to turn around and buy more currency off the black market and get triple rich. Well, whatever. I can't stop that. But us little peons, no, we can buy whatever we want. There's nobody can tell you not to do that. See, Kevin, that's it. You're a free person. Who says you can't buy it? Nobody. Brick and mortar, it is. I mean, we bought a couple extra acres of land. We bought a place right behind us with a falling down wreck of a trailer on it that we need to remove. But it's got septic and electric, so we want to get that out of there and put up some kind of little rentable place and make more money on it. And, property. I can't see going wrong with property, and you just hang on to it. As long as you aren't buying anything that has lots and lots of taxes. Out here we pay like $50 for an acre of land on, just land. And the rental, it's on 2 acres with a, 4-bedroom house, 2 bathrooms, garage, all that foolishness. We're paying under $1,000 a year for that. So you might maybe not want to buy it in the state you live in if you have high taxes, but buy one, if you're near the border, buy one across the border where you can take care of it. Or you can even hire a rental agency that like does management, property manager. And they're not that expensive. And then you don't have the headaches. You don't get the tenant. You don't hire the painter when it has to be redone. You don't get the, furnace guy or, the plumber in when it's, a problem with the tenant. They just handle that. You pay them a fee, which comes right out of the rent. And it's really not a bad deal. So I think I covered it. Diversity. So we got currency. We got metals. Silver, gold, whatever floats your boat. I mean, all the metals are pretty good. And if they have industrial use, it's my understanding copper mining shares are good, because copper, you need like truckfuls of it to actually be valuable. But the shares are valuable because they use so much copper in industry. What else? Stocks, that you're on your own with that one. I don't even know who to tell you to talk to. I don't know. I don't do the stock thing. Cryptos, go talk to Zester. He'll square you away. He'll steer you the right way. Metals, we got money metals. We got Andy over there at Miles Franklin. National Bank of your state of choice. Check them out. Zion Bank Corp. Check them out. Check out rent-to-own properties. I don't know if you guys have ever, anyone that's looking to buy a house, just, to actually live in instead of renting. You do a rent-to-own. It's not, the best, probably the best, financially, you're going to pay some extra interest and all, but it's like you're really paying like rent. And, like a lot of times about 2/3 of it ends up going towards your down payment. So when you actually decide to buy it, it's like usually 2 to 3 years you rent it, then you already have your down payment built in and you don't even have to move in. You're already there. So like moving costs aren't a thing and all that. And if you don't like it, you can leave because all you really did was pay rent. Now you won't get your money back towards a down payment because it would be considered rent at that time versus lease or rent to own. But that's a really good way to get into a place. And, they have houses all over the country. Just look under rent to own. Again, in the Google search engine, and there's a bunch of different companies, they're going to want your name, your phone number so they can spam you and blah, blah, but do it, then just unsubscribe after the fact. If you're serious about it, pick one that you like and call them and have a conversation with them. We almost did that when we moved here. We were like, this house fell into our lap right when we were ready to go sign papers with a rent to own one. And it was only going to be $1,500 down and then $800 a month. And it was a 3-bedroom house on an acre of land out here. Now, you're not going to get that everywhere, I know, but that was the deal then. So that's a way to go, get yourself some land. Now, with those kind of places, you usually have to live in it. You can't buy it as a rental unit. But after 3 years, you can. So, diversify. There are ways to do it, even when you don't really actually have a lot of money. No, it's not double dipping at all, Kevin. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where that term came from. I don't know who made that one up. Frank, Mark, Pimpy. I don't know. I don't know who made it up. But it's not double dipping. Nope. You can buy them now. You can buy them tomorrow. You can go to the RV tomorrow and turn them in, which, wouldn't that be awesome? But okay, let's say that happens. You do that, and then you can do it right then at the bank and say, okay, I want to take, I just cash in, $1 million dinar. Yeah, I don't have that many, but okay. I just cashed in $1 million dinar and I want to take, some of the money that I just got and I want to buy $1 million dong with it. So what? It's not double dipping. Just say, what's the difference between doing that and going out and buying groceries or buying silver or buying a piece of property? Nothing. It's not double dipping. So relax. You're all good. So yeah, that's pretty much, I think, all I have for you guys. Why are you laughing at me, Steve? What'd I do? All right. Oh, here we go. I will pull this one up for you. Last one. Only because I'm being nice and I can't seem to get to it. Hang on. This is going to be my playlist. There's some links in it. But the links that I gave you now, I don't put there because, they don't like it. So that's why I drop them in live chat. So if you guys can, scroll yourself back up. Just being me, yeah, well, I do my best. Scroll back up, grab the ones you can. If you missed them, come back in about an hour or anytime after an hour. It takes about an hour for YouTube to upload everything, and then you can go back and get the live chat, and you can get the links out of it then. Or, you can hit me up. Come visit me on Discord, and I'll give them to you. Yep. Pinned link at the top and in the description under every video. My Discord, my X. I also have Instagram. You guys can come find me if you want. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Hope I helped. Hope I didn't disillusion anybody. I know I shared some, not popular people. Said some maybe not popular things, but it is what it is. I mean, the truth is the truth. So, and I really hope I helped you guys, feel a little bit less stressed about finding a bank. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with all of this foolishness, but my belief, my opinion, this is Ellen Rose Peach's opinion only, about the only thing we're going to be able to negotiate at the bank is how many fees we're going to pay. And that's really going to depend on how much money we're turning in and how wealthy we're really going to be. Because I know for a fact right now, if I had at least $200,000, which I do not, I could walk into the wealth management department and they would start kissing my butt. They give me a free toaster, although I don't think they give out those anymore because, I'm old. It used to be a toaster or a blender, take your choice. But, how about no fees on my checking account? How about I want 3% instead of 2% interest? How about when I call you, someone picks up the phone, I don't go to voicemail? Those are the things you're going to be able to negotiate. Guess what? You can do that right now if you have enough money. Money talks. That's not a secret. So, but in negotiating your rate, I don't think so. Redemption centers, I don't believe in them. Oil for dinar, I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of contract like that. I don't want any part of that. I don't want to wait 50 years. It'd be like getting paid out on the lottery over a long period of time. What if they change their mind? I don't know. Have at it. Read the paperwork. Don't sign anything until you read every single tiny little bit of print they have in front of you. Other than that, we're all big people. We're over 18. Whatever you do, it's on you. Don't be blaming nobody. Well, so-and-so said. Okay, did you check it out? Well, then it's not so-and-so's fault. It's your fault. Sorry, that's the truth. So make sure you know what you're doing, folks. Okay, I've been ranting and raving at you. I'm so grateful for y'all waiting for me. I'm so sorry. Next time I'm going to start way early, and I don't care what the computer wants to do. Of course, if it won't turn on, I can't do anything about it. So you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. And, see you live on Melanie's around 5. I guess she's coming on. And other than that, I'm just going to be, hanging at Mark's and doing my stuff and feeding my critters. But yeah, you guys, you really hit me up anytime with questions. I really don't mind answering them. I don't mind looking for information. I have links for the Iraqi newspapers and that kind of stuff. I can share those. And if you come to Discord, I can share more. Okay? All right, y'all. As always, sending much peace, love, and harmony from Petrichor Ranch in Arizona. Hugs. See you later.